This portion of Rock and Metal Revival is brought to you by...
Buenos dias, officer.
Hola.
I'm very sorry if we were violating some of your local traffic laws. You see, the family and I got into a heated game of road bingo and,
Cut the shit.
I'm sorry?
I saw you leaving Pablo Chacon's compound. And we both know if I search your mobile home, what I find. Much prison time for such things.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like arresting anybody today, so I just simply take my bribe and I'll be on my way.
Well, all right. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Great. Well, how much are we talking? 100, 200?
1,000.
1,000?
Mm-hmm.
What, are you buying a house down here? That's a lot. We don't have that sort of cash on us right now.
You see, that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Maybe you can offer me something else, say, something a little more personal.
Oh. I got you. Rose, suck his dick.
Fuck you. I'm not sucking anything.
Come on, will you be a team player?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Will you stop being so selfish?
Please,
You know
please. Senora, no need to be alarmed.
Well,
You see, I'm, how you say, a man who prefers the company of other men.
Oh,
David, suck his dick.
Rose.
5 seconds tops. Just cradle the balls.
Hey, this is Alex Wild of Primal Fear, and you guys are listening to Rocking Metal Revival. Enjoy.
Rejoice forever! Forever! Forever!
Three choices, always have the There's Alice Cooper and School's Out on Rockin' Metal Revival. And
that's a brand new tune, man. just came out just in time for school to get out.
That's right. You're hearing it first.
Yes,
yeah,
the
right.
first time play.
Hey, I got to remember one. I wanted to say this before I forget. We want to thank Heath and everybody down at KLOL and KKZ Z-Rock.
Yeah.
They've been an affiliate of ours for the past, year and a half?
Yeah.
A little bit about that.
Something like that. Yeah,
but he's got a gig working overseas, and he isn't going to be able to fix our fuck-ups, so...
yeah, so he's kind of like taking a break, I guess.
Yeah, he's going to take a break from having our show on those two stations, but he does promise us once he gets back from his overseas gig that RMR will be brought back to both those great affiliates, and we want to thank Heath for having us on there.
Yeah.
And since we're thanking people, let's thank Corey up at Uncontrolled Noise, celebrating 25 years of Uncontrolled
25
Noise.
years. How do you... Man, I didn't even know we had internets 25 years ago.
Well, Al Gore did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He invented it.
He invented it back then.
I remember that, yeah.
Him and Corey invented
the
internet together.
Could be. While they were drinking, getting ready for the classic
metal show, yeah.
Fuckers.
And we want to thank Robert down at Mega Rock Radio, who has been a supporter of Rockin' Metal Revival from pretty much almost day one, yeah. And we're going on 9 years next year, buddy.
That's crazy.
That is. I can't believe we still like each other after 9 years.
I know. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
But hey.
Well, hell. Hey, our good friend...
Our sense of smell has dwindled enough to where,
we can be in the room.
Yeah, it got pretty touchy there for a while.
Exactly. But we got some soap and everything's getting better. All right. Well, our buddy Chipster from Chipster... he's a publicist.
Yeah.
Sent us this new band. We hadn't heard them before. They're called McClinton. And they've got a new song that's out on the radio right now called Crumble. They're on tour with Saving Abel and Red right now. And we're going to talk to Mike McClinton coming up. Wonder where they got the name for the band.
I don't know. We'll have to ask him.
We'll have to ask him. Here is McClinton right here on Rockin' Metal Revival.
Just came to somebody out of the blue.
What's the name of the band?
See them through. You look past the wasted years it's your life. You made your mistakes, it's your life.
There's brand new music from the band McClinton, and that is called Crumble on Rock and Metal Revival. And dude, I really like the sound of that.
Yeah, it's kind of modern, kind of kicking. Nice.
I like actual vocals. You know how we are about that.
Yeah. None of the Cookie Monster stuff, which is nice.
Exactly. We want to
refreshing.
Exactly. Yeah. We want to welcome lead vocalist of McClinton, Michael McClinton, to the show. Welcome to the show, Michael.
Hi, how you guys doing?
It's a good day. I mean, it's good to hear some real rock and roll coming out nowadays instead of all the process stuff.
Yeah, we're not about the process stuff.
Nice.
If we can't do it on stage, we're not going to do it.
Exactly. Can you tell us, for our listeners, a little bit about McClinton and the history of the band?
Yeah, I mean, the band started in 2010, and then I've been through a few members. The current members have been with me for a year. The guys who I had before kind of left me when I was at my lowest point. I just had surgery on my legs in Florida, and they decided they were going to bail on me. And so I put this band together. I wrote this album with Paul Carabello from the Ataris, and we put the album out, and it just took off, and things have been doing really well with it. So we decided so we're going to tour. We're going to do some touring.
Well, I read that in your band, each member of your band it takes part in the writing process. That's something that doesn't go on every day.
Absolutely, yeah. All the new stuff that's coming out from us is all pretty much each member of the band just taking it to their time to put their own input into the songs. And we kind of we don't argue. I don't think this band has ever argued once. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Nice, yeah. You don't want it to all blow up at one time. It's better to space that shit out a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So now I've seen. Go ahead.
We've kind of stuck with our, we kind of stuck with what we love doing, and it's worked for all of us.
That's good.
Well, I've seen that you've had some really cool opening slots for Ace Frehley and Striper and Dio Disciples and Kip Winger. That's got to be kind of a cool thing, getting your name out with such large acts like that.
Oh yeah, I mean it's cool. The only issue with us is down in New Jersey, that's pretty much all we could get. There's not many of the newer bands come through unless they're playing the city and stuff, and crossing the bridge and stuff like that's a little tough. When you're playing that. So and you spend more than you make going into the city. So yeah, we've opened up some great bands. Ace is we opened for Ace. Ace was great. Dio's Disciples, those guys are amazing.
I'd like to see them. I'd like to
Striper.
See them.
Yeah, no, Dio's Disciples. That would be a show you need to get out and see because they're amazing. Oni Logan is incredible, as you know from doing Wrench Mob.
Yeah.
So,
hearing him do Dio would be really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, he does a really good job too.
Nice.
So, yeah.
That would have been a cool show. So, where else are you? You guys got a tour coming up, right? Or you get?
We're on tour. We've been on tour for 2 months.
See, I'm right on top of everything here, man.
Yeah, see that? We've been out with
Jerry can't read, man.
Yeah. I can only go by what I hear.
Yeah.
We started with Framing Hanley 2 months ago. Framing Hanley and Hardest, and then we jumped on with Saving Abel, and we're out with Saving Abel for a month, and now we're out with Red, Natalina's Way, and Bad Seed Rising, and those guys are insane.
Huh.
So now you're going to be you're in Tucson on Friday night, you're in Vegas on Saturday night, and then you head out to Salt Lake City, and then a big gig at the Whiskey A Go-Go.
Whiskey A Go-Go, yeah.
Very
one of my dream gigs. I mean, I've always wanted to play there.
Uh-huh.
And so when we got the schedule for the tour, I was like, no way. First thing I said to my bass player, Pete, was, we're playing the Whiskey, and he laughed. So,
nice.
So you're going to do all the debauchery and
everybody in the world has gone through there. You mean Van Halen and
yeah.
Motley Crue. These guys, that's where they started.
Yeah.
And then I see you go back out with Art of Dying in July.
Yeah, yes, we're slated to go back out with Art of Dying in July. Yes,
that's gonna be busy.
There's no stopping for us. We don't want to stop.
Nice.
Exactly.
It's tough business out there, man. You got to keep going. If you stop, man.
Yeah, and that's the way bands are making it
and
nowadays,
stuff
is just touring.
Yeah, and then when we're done, we're actually going to go into the studio with David Ivory,
Okay.
who did Hailstorm's album, and we're going to do another single to release another single. We're going to just, instead of releasing something off the album, we're going to release something new, something hard, something that kicks you right in the face.
Cool. That's what we want to hear.
Yeah. So whose idea was it to name the band McClinton?
Okay, here's the story.
That's what I want to know.
All right, we were called Full Circle, but when the band first came out, it was like right around the time that Creed's Full Circle album came out, and we were signing to an indie label, and the indie label was like, "No, everything's going to be about Creed, Full Circle." And my guitar player stood up and go, "Let's just call it McClinton." And before I got a chance to say no, it was done.
Nice.
They wrote it down. So
nice.
I was like, and afterwards I was like, "Son of a bitch."
So now you got to take that pressure of...
It's all on you.
Yeah.
It's all on you, man.
And honestly, it does. I mean, people are like, "Oh, this is about McClinton. This is about McClinton." I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Who the fuck's this McClinton guy? I have no clue.
God, he already sounds like Don Dokken.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Chris Daughtry,
Yeah.
the whole damn shit,
Well,
I don't want to fall into that category. We were busting balls. I was like, after the tour, let's change our name to our trailer. We have to wait for the airbags to fill up because we're in an RV. So I was like, let's just call it Wait to Fill Up.
There you go.
Well, hey, today I was listening through your previous EP called New Rising, and that's where Empty Silhouettes came from, and you guys got some pretty good accolades off that release.
Yeah, we did. Empty Silhouettes picked up a lot of accolades. That song was nominated for Rock Song of the Year through the IMEA Awards. I mean, we lost. We were runners up. It kind of sucked, but we'll take it.
Yeah, exactly.
But and then we met the new label that we're on, Julian Records, and they were like, "Well, what do you guys want to do?" And we're like, "We just want to go out on tour. That's all we want to do. We want to meet new people. This is all about the fans. If you can't, like when we play in New Jersey, I mean, I think we've worn ourselves out in New Jersey.
Yeah.
We played every show that's possibly played, and there's surrounding areas too, New York, Pennsylvania. And it comes time, it's like, all we want to do is meet new people and meet new fans, and that's all we've done on this tour, which has been amazing, because we're not making too much money on this, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just to meet new fans and to, for people to familiarize themselves with us. And we've been very well received.
Cool.
Well, now we're out here in the middle of the Midwest, out here in Wisconsin, and the rock fans here are pretty diehard. Have you guys thought about getting out here to the Chicago, Milwaukee, Madison, Rockford area?
We want to play. I mean, we'll come out there and play. If somebody says, "Hey, look, we have a festival. You guys want to play?" We're there. Somebody says, "Hey, look, we have a club. You want to play?" Damn straight. We're going to go anywhere that people want to hear us.
Cool. Okay, very cool.
Now
it doesn't matter. Even if it's a one-off.
Nice.
Yeah. Now, listening to Crumble, I was wondering if maybe you agree with me that maybe it could have benefited from adding some cowbell?
Every song should have some cowbell.
Yeah. Like not for the intro, not Mississippi Queen, just somewhere in there, tastefully done, of course.
Crumble, the way Crumble was kind of written was about, for example, you get people in this world who just walk all over you, they piss all over you, they do. But in the interim, karma is a real bitch. It's going to crumble down on you. So that's pretty much what the song was about. So we could have added some cowbell.
Yeah, somebody beating on something besides the drum. Yeah.
All right, Michael.
Oh my God. Hey, Rui, hang on. Let me ask my drummer. Rui, the guys on the radio think that Crumble should have cowbell in the beginning. He's speechless.
Yeah, it's like, we got a fever.
Yeah.
He's speechless.
Nice. Hey, you can always use that when he's talking too much. Hey, we're going to put some cowbell on that. Yeah, you better watch it, man.
You get into a band meeting and your drummer starts cocking off. Hey, we'll start putting more cowbell in there.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll come in after you're done and add cowbell to every track.
Cowbell every track. I don't know about every track, but if you want to throw some in some of them, I'm good with that. Well, I'm very easy, man.
Hey, your name's on the band, brother. We got to get your approval.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He must have approved it.
Really got to bring that shit up again? Really? I just told you I hate it.
Hey, Michael, can you tell our listeners where, if they want to hear your music or find out more about it or buy it, where can they get it?
Yeah, they can get it at McClintonmusic.com. They can get it on Spotify. All the electronic downloads places you can get the album. iTunes.
Amazon.
Yeah, pretty much anywhere. I mean, you can buy the album. If you want a copy of it, and we'll sign it. You can buy it on online. The new website will be up within the next day or two.
Cool.
And it's got a great store. It's got a great look. We had one of the best in the industry come in and do a website for us. So,
nice.
We're trying to get the right things in place. Cool. But we can't do this without you guys. So we really appreciate you having us on.
Well, and also check out McClintonmusic on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That's where I was
growing every day.
Cool.
All right. Well, we're gonna play the new single. This is called "Crumble" without cowbell, and we're gonna turn it real up. And yeah, why don't we?
Okay.
No, we're gonna play Empty Silhouettes.
Yeah, I was
gonna
say
we already played Crumble.
We came in with
you
Crumble,
know.
man.
I tell you what, I could quit drinking right in the middle of the day.
I gotta quit smoking. That's filling this room with smoke, man. You're getting that secondhand shit going on.
Hey, wait, I'm in Colorado right now. That's legal.
Dude, hey, pick me up something.
Get us a gift bag.
Wait, wait. You know what, dude? I really would, but I'm on my way into New Mexico, and I don't think you're gonna like that very much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Well,
yeah,
we appreciate it. We appreciate.
I would do it though in a heartbeat for you guys. I really would.
All right.
That's why I want to go to Colorado, man.
Okay, we'll road trip.
Yeah.
All right. Here's Empty Silhouettes. Michael McClinton, you're welcome on this show anytime, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Shadows of the night, walking down the empty room where you used to loom. Frozen silhouettes, empty promises that you never knew. Still you try to do. Still you try to hold on. Your silhouette, dark shadows fall on the shimmering wall of success that's never found you yet. Still you try to hold on to, reach for the sky, never wonder why say goodbye, 'cause you had to try. Reach for the sky, never let it go, because you had to know. Empty silhouettes dance upon the walls as I walk away, never knowing quite what to say. After life I provide, mortal soul is denied. You can run or disguise, pathetic man I despise. There's no pain, there are no tears when my darkness appears. There's no heart, there is no soul. Most of all,
is Ace Frehley, and you're listening to Rockin' Metal Revival. We'll be right back.
You said you wanted my love to be a part of your game, but when I came from above, I looked around, but you turned up lame. But now you're scratching and crawling your way up from the grave. You should have stayed in the dirt, girl. It's like I told you. It's like I told you I came from outer space. That's how I know your name. It's like I told you I came from outer space. I wanna take you away. You took a drink of my sweet love, and then the poison took. You hooked me up to your sick machine, and then I blew you up. You were 1 in a billion before the button was pushed. You should have stayed in the dirt, girl. It's like I told you. It's like I told you I came from outer space. That's how I know your name. I'm sick and tired of the human race. I wanna take you away. It's like I told you I came from outer space. That's how I know your name. I'm sick and tired of the human race. I want you by my side. I wanna take you to heaven. Take you away from this hell. I wanna take you to heaven. Take you away from this hell. It's like I told you I came from outer space. That's how I know your name. I'm sick and tired of the human race. I wanna take you away. It's like I told you I came from outer space. That's how I know your name. I've given up on the human race. I'm gonna blow away. So let me take you to heaven. Take you away from this hell. I wanna take you to heaven. Take you away from this hell. I wanna take you to heaven. Take you away from this hell. The earth is rolling a seven. This place is gonna be fried.
Take
There's Ozzy Osbourne and Rock and Roll Rebel on Rock and Metal Revival. And you think Jake will play that tonight?
No.
No?
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Really?
Maybe it would be good if he did. I don't know. Depends on what their new singer, man. This is going to be kind of weird.
Yeah, I know. I mean, maybe you and I will have to get up there. And
yeah, we should probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Talk to Anthony. Maybe we could play tambourine and cowbell.
Anthony should have sang for him.
Yeah. He's a good singer.
Yeah.
Not a bad vocalist. Hey, we want to thank Mike McClinton from the band McClinton for coming on the show today. And,
that was fun.
That was fun. He's a fun guy, man.
Yeah.
He's like a mushroom. He's a fun guy.
Fun guy. Oh, that. Wow.
Oh, that's bad.
Wow, that really went over my head.
Not even any cowbell. That was terrible.
No, fun guy.
Yeah. And we want to thank Steve Reamer for waking up this morning and talking to us about his shitty camera performance at the Steel Panther show.
Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah.
But we'll let it slide.
A few drinks on Friday. We'll let it slide this time.
Yeah.
And then, all right. And then tonight we're going off to see Red Dragon Cartel. And, all right.
Should be good, man.
Should be good. Make sure you...
It'll be a late night.
Exactly. I got to work the next morning, too. Yeah, so I probably won't be drinking too much.
Yeah, you die hard.
Or any less. Hey, what do you say we get the hell on out of here?
We should do that.
We'll give Anthony a call, see if he wants, if he's got any groupies or anything.
Yeah, if he needs any help with them. Yeah, if you want to shag a few over this way, throw them over.
Yeah, we'll be wingman.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
There you go. I'm sure your wife won't care.
No, he said the next album's going to sound like Badlands.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
That'll be cool. Speaking of Badlands, why don't we get out of here with the Badlands tune?
We could do that.
All right. So, as we always say, don't drink and drive.
Smoke and fly.
Till next time. Peace.
Piece of what?
Ass.
Oh, naughty. That's what that one teacher was trying to show those students. Yeah. They probably got to see some ass, too. You want to go to the porno shop and do some educating?
Let's go.
once we had an easy ride and always felt the same. Time was on our side and we had everything to gain. Let it be like yesterday. Is that me or happy days? Mom, Pa look back on all the things they used to do. Never had no money and they always told the truth. Daddy didn't need no little toys. Mommy didn't need no little boys. Won't you tell me where have all the good times gone? Where have all the good times gone? Where have all the good times gone? Yesterday was such an easy game for you to play. But then let's face it, things are easier today. Yes, you need some bringing down. Get your feet back on the ground. Won't you tell me where have all the good times gone? 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 Where have all the good times gone?
This brings to an end another edition of Rock and Metal Revival. If you enjoyed it, tell a friend. If you didn't, tell two. Until next time, this is Rock and Metal Revival.
Dude, this is fucking weak.
How could things be any worse?